Okay, just a very, very short video, not super professionally set, just very informal, that some of you Aikido students asked for. So we're just going to go over the name and techniques that we practiced last Saturday. We did a lot of joint locks, okay? So the previous week we did this one and then we repeated it again. It was Waki Gatame. This is the armpit arm lock. I'm actually going to have to say Patty come to this side for this one. So for this one, she simply does control my wrist, rotates it into the armpit, and then makes sure that she is staying away from my wrist, right? And then push down there. Here. Just gonna take that. Move here. We talked about making sure that elbow is pointing straight up or as close to straight up as we can get it. And notice how she keeps her posture nice and tall, not bending over at the waist, okay? She would not want to have that right leg back. So take the right leg back kind of like come into my hips. So you wouldn't want to be here because they can throw you. Instead, you step out from them so you can stay away from them, okay? So Waki Gatame, armpit arm lock. Next one was an Ude Gatame. We did it two different ways. One way, bad guy ends up on their face with our hand on their elbow. The other way was in a standing situation. So let's do the standing version right here of Ude Gatame. So if I were grabbing her neck or her hair or clothing, she would rotate my wrist, elbow. My wrist is trapped on her shoulder, and she's got her hands on my elbow. She's turned my elbow so it's facing straight up. So now when she applies downward pressure, it creates a nice elbow lock. So it's real important for this one. You'll see here, if you look closely, when she grabs my arm, she's going to rotate or turn it here. So now my arm is pointing upward, my elbow is pointing upward, and she can apply that pressure down to my elbow. So that was Ude Gatame standing. We had a version of that where she took us down onto the mat and did a nice elbow lock on us right there. So if you want to just do that, you can go here if you want to. There. And down.
Slowly down.
Just like that.
Down on that elbow and pull up on the wrist.
So again, making sure that the elbow is bent, pointing straight up so that she can hyperextend it just like that. So that was Ude Gatame standing and on the ground. And I believe the last one we worked on was Kote Gaeshi, a wrist twist reversal or reverse wrist twist. So in this case, she's going to use what we called an outside butterfly, just like this, to push my arm out of the way, and then let her thumbs both slide up to the back of my hand. Now she can rotate my wrist as she steps in a circle and pushes my palm down to the mat, just like that. So let's do it with you on the other side. So here she does her outside butterfly. Both thumbs are here, and we talked about not using just our body. So notice how she, not just our arms, but rather our whole body. So watch how she steps and brings it across. So here, just like that. And so that was Kote Gaeshi wrist twist reversal or reverse wrist twist. All right, so that's real quick and dirty, not super formal. But I know some of you guys asked for that, and I'm a little bit late getting it out there, so I'm going to get something to you. So thanks a lot. See you next class.